Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Healthy Living event sponsored by the Juice Plus community. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carole Tumbo. I'm a senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. I'm also a CrossFit coach. I'm a CrossFit Masters athlete. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I'm a mama. But my passion is nutrition and teaching people that food really does heal the body. Tonight, you're going to be hearing from myself and some of my teammates. We've all joined on a mission to inspire healthy living around the world. And I'm going to start tonight by introducing our product line. Our product line is simple and it's going to remain simple because it's food. It's food that our bodies need on a daily basis. Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule, and it is the most amazing thing ever. So tonight I'm going to start by showing you our fruit, our vegetable, and our berry blend. These three blends are 100% plant-based all the way down to the capsule. They're better than organic. They're non-GMO, picked at the peak of ripeness with an NSF seal of approval. And what that means is that what is in the product is on the label. So for instance, this is our berry label. You can't see it, but I'll go ahead and read it to you. In our berries, we have raspberry, bilberry, blueberry, cranberry, pomegranate, grape, blackcurrant, blackberry, elderberry, artichoke, and cocoa. My favorite part of our label is that it carries a nutrition label. Nutrition labels are reserved for food. Like I said, Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule. So that's why these carry a nutrition label. We also have our full spectrum of plant-based omegas. We all know that we should be taking omega-3s or fish oil, right? Everyone knows that you should take fish oil and get your omega-3s. Well, what Juice Plus has done is they've cut out the middleman. Fish actually eat algae to get the omega-3s from. So we went straight to the algae oil, pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, and more for this full spectrum of plant-based omegas. All these products are completely vegan all the way down to the capsule. We also have our complete protein powders in chocolate and vanilla. These are vegan products as well. We just recently came out with a new product called Perform, where you get more grams of protein per serving. That comes in a berry blend. I typically do maybe this in the morning when I'm feeling a little bit lazy and I just need to get some nutrition in my body, swallow my capsules, drink a complete shake mixed with water. And I always drink the Perform shake during my workouts. It's made a tremendous difference in my workouts and my recovery. We, last but not least, we have one more thing. It's a tower garden. It's an aeroponic growing system where you can grow your vegetables inside in the winter, outside in the summer. I just hauled mine out onto the back porch last week, but I live in Indiana where our weather is unpredictable, and I had fresh herbs and fresh lettuce to eat off of my tower all winter long. From like October, I planted, and I'm still harvesting. It's now on my back porch. I'm still harvesting that same thing that I planted back in October. So I love my tower garden. If you haven't heard about it, you've got to talk to whoever invited you to this call because the tower garden is amazing. So it's story time. We always take Thursday night to share stories, and we have a new team from Latoya Chin is here with her team, and she's brought them to share their Juice Plus stories, their Juice Plus journeys. And Latoya, welcome. I'm excited to have you guys on the call tonight. You can go ahead and unmute yourself and you can share your story.
Well, thank you so very much, Carole, for inviting us and having us on tonight. I'm very excited to share my story. Great evening, everybody. My name is Latoya Chin. I'm originally from Miami, Florida. I reside now in Smyrna, Georgia. I've been with the Juice Plus company now for a little over 1 year, and it has tremendously changed my life. When I was introduced to Juice Plus, I was working out, but I had really hit a plateau. I was in a position where I was trying to get rid of toxins from my body. And when I was introduced to the Juice Plus product line, I took everything. I said, I want all the products that Carole just shared with all of you. And I started to take the products immediately, and I started to feel a difference. What I found out after being on the products for a little over a week is that I was doing something called the Shred 10. Had no idea that it was the Shred 10. And I actually started to have more energy, and I was releasing pounds. So I continued on my path with Juice Plus. I was eating a whole lot better, and And I really enjoyed the fact that I started to feel like myself again. I was lethargic before Juice Plus. I really couldn't do all the things that I wanted to do, but adding Juice Plus to my daily regimen allowed for me to release over 40 pounds, and I've kept it off. It's allowed for me to pay it forward and share it with so many other people that this business has produced an extra income for me and allowed for me to become a national marketing director here inside the Juice Plus company in record time. So when you receive something that can really help you and you get great results, you just want to tell everybody, right? Well, that's what I did. And tonight I get to allow for you guys to hear from some amazing women who actually said yes to Juice Plus. Yes, I'll give it a try. And it has really, really made a big difference. So the first person that I want to introduce to you guys is a very, very good friend of mine. She happens to reside in the Virginia area. Her name is Miss Caneisha Jennette. She's actually a sales coordinator here inside the Juice Plus company. And I would absolutely love it if you could come off mute and share your story.
Thank you, Ms. Latoya Chin. Good evening, everyone. My name is Caneisha Jennette. I work with the federal government and as a clinical engineer, and I absolutely love Juice Plus. I've been with the company for a little over a year, been consuming the products for a little over a year. I wish I would have known about them years ago, but I'm just glad, you know, it's time now. So, but prior to taking Juice Plus, I suffered with a lot of severe menstrual cramps, and a lot of women on the line, most if not all, can relate to the fact that we've had cramps, we've been fatigued. Every month we just dread it, right? So I suffered that to the point where I had to call out, to the point where I would curl up in a ball in my bed, I would cry. It was just really bad. Breakouts, pimples, I would lose my appetite. It was awful. I actually went to the doctor because I didn't know if I had fibroids or cysts because the pain was so bad and everything was normal. So I had to figure out a way of how to cope with this. I would take 3 to 4 Midols or ibuprofen a day just to relieve the pain. So it was just, I would temporarily fix it, but I wasn't really finding a permanent solution. So I actually was just temporarily fixing it. So someone cared enough about me to share Juice Plus with me. And I started taking it last year. A little over a month after taking it, I started seeing improvements and not even noticing it. I work out every day. So at the time of my menstrual cycle, I just couldn't do anything. So after taking Juice Plus, I noticed that I wasn't having cramps anymore. They were very mild to none. I noticed that my skin was clearing up. You can see now, like it's glowing from Juice Plus. I don't have any breakouts anymore. My menstrual cycles were 7 days or more. They are now decreased to 3 days. It has been a blessing to me. I have really been sharing these products with women that suffer from it. So I've been blessed to just change my body and impact my body in a very positive way. So that is my mission, to really share this product, to share it with women that suffer from the same things that I have. And I'm really just looking forward to the future and what these products are going to do for everyone that I come in contact with. So thank you for allowing me to share this, my story, and back to you, Ms. Latoya.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. The next person that I want to have share is their success with Juice Plus is Miss Antuinette Darden. She's a senior sales coordinator who is also out of the Virginia market, and she is here to share with us today how Juice Plus has impacted her life.
Hi, thank you, Ms. Latoya. Hi, everyone. I am Antuinette Darden. As she stated, I am a senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. I am a wife. I'm a mother of 3 adult kids. We do live in the Dumfries, Virginia area. I am also a major at a correctional facility and a certified nutrition and wellness coach. So a little over a year ago, Ms. Latoya actually introduced me to the Juice Plus after I had been diagnosed with early stages of heart disease. I was diagnosed with clogged arteries, and I also needed a stent put in. So you guys, this was major to me because in 2017, my mom actually passed from a massive heart attack, and she was diagnosed with the same type of symptoms in her early 40s, and I had just turned 40. And so it was something very major to me. So after adding Juice Plus to my life, I actually had my appointment to get my stent put in. I was on the operating table. They had prepped me. They were ready to go. The doctor got in with his camera and was like, your arteries are open. You don't need this stent. You're good. You don't need it. He stitched me up. I was on my way. I have literally been sharing Juice Plus ever since. Now, that's not the only benefit though. So because I started just sharing with everybody, right? Because I was so excited about the benefits it had for me. Juice Plus actually pays you to share, right? So I was sharing the information and I would have shared it for free, right? Because it's something that I believe really will help so many people. And there's so many people that I know that needs these products. And I know what it done for me. So I would share it for free. But Juice Plus will pay you to do it. And so let me just tell you the benefit of doing that and actually being able to share this product. Juice Plus has a heart so huge. So when I first said yes to this opportunity, my wife told me she wanted a brand new Cadillac Escalade truck. And so I told her that, okay, once I'm making $1,000 extra each month, you can get a truck. Needless to say, 2 months in this business, she got her Cadillac Escalade and Juice Plus has been paying for it ever since. And I can tell you one thing, I am so excited and so blessed to have Juice Plus in my life that I would just want to share the information with any and everybody I come in contact with, because it does so much for everyone, right? Including financially, so much to that my job now, I make 6 figures and my job at the government is now an option for me. It's an option if I want to stay, if I want to go, right? So it's something that Juice Plus have provided me, that benefit of being able to have options in my life. And that's all I want for everyone, just to know that there's options out there. All you have to do is say yes. Back to you, Ms. Latoya.
Wow. I just get excited every time you talk about your story. The next person that I want to share, though, is down in South Florida, the Central Florida area. Her name is Ms. Michelle Ellis. She has a powerful story to share on how Juice Plus has really helped her family. So, Ms. Ellis, you can take it away.
Hello, hi, Michelle here. So I was actually introduced to Juice Plus back in 2019 by someone who cared deeply about me and knew some very personal things that was happening in my life that I didn't share with many people. So during that time, I was a mom of a 1-year-old, 3-year-old, and a 4-year-old. Dealing with mental health challenges that come with being a mom. And my husband, who was working a very demanding job, which is worse than the military while he was in. And to top it all off, I was also completing my master's degree while still working on my master's degree. And I had my 3-year-old, his name is Ethan, he was not speaking. And he was banging his head on the walls. He would get very frustrated because he was unable to tell us what he wanted. He would scream. We thought he was on the spectrum, and he also had asthma. So imagine all of that in one. So we were dealing with him being on the nebulizer. So long story short, we went to see the developmental pediatrician. She went ahead and ruled out autism, and she referred us to a speech therapist and an ABA behavioral therapist for him. Unfortunately, at the time, we can only pick one, so we went with speech therapy. So since taking Juice Plus, I have spoken to my pediatrician before introducing it to my children. She gave me the go ahead, have them take it. Mainly Ethan was my main focus. What I have noticed was his behavior was different. And the banging of the head, that stopped. He was able to speak to a point where he does not stop speaking now. And his handwriting, I mean, his handwriting, he used to only write with the highlighter. where you would trace your name with your highlighter or the dotted lines. Now he's able to write his name where I thought his sister was writing his homework for him, but he was writing his name very well. And his teacher told me that he turned to the top one in his classroom with the best handwriting. And to anyone who's a mom of a little one, right now he is 5. He has the best handwriting. He's graduating next week without an IEP. And for those educators who knows what an IEP is, that means he'll be going in to elementary school as a general ed student. Of course, I'm sharing it with all moms who are struggling with anything with their children, because we cannot guarantee what the kids are eating at school. Being an educator, they barely eat their food, they drink milk and eat the cookies and throw everything else out. So I am content with knowing that I'm making the shakes for my kids. They actually drink the Shred 10 mix, but I split it amongst 3 children, and they're having the proper amount of fruit, veggies, and yes, they take the omega, boosting their immune system while they're going to school. So I'm a happy mom, and I will continue sharing. Thank you. Back to you, Ms. Jen.
So awesome, so awesome. So we have one more story that we save for last, and it may be a tearjerker for some of you, so just get ready. This next individual happens to be a very, very good friend of mine who is in the Maryland area. Her name is Miss Errin Alexander. And Errin, I would absolutely love if you would, for the first time, share with everyone how Juice Plus has impacted you.
Good evening, everyone. This will be a little emotional. My name is Errin Alexander. I am in the Maryland area. I'm a sales coordinator. By trade, I am a licensed behavior analyst. In April 2020, I was diagnosed with COVID-19. For the following 11 and a half weeks after diagnosis, I spent it in isolation fighting for my life. As we all know, COVID affects your immune system. It weakens your immune system, but it also affects a variety of other systems within your body simultaneously. For me, that meant the yellowing of my nail beds, extreme fatigue, worsening of my asthma, intense full body pain, migraines, and that was just some of the physical symptoms that I had to endure. I'm not including mental health symptoms such as short-term memory loss, insomnia, increased anxiety, and depression. This was at a time where no one really knew what COVID-19 was or how to deal with it. So in an effort to help with my symptoms, my doctors were prescribing me a whole lot of different medications, some of which led me to go in and out the hospital on a weekly basis. My body was tired. I began, in an effort to heal myself, look into more natural ways to heal my body. So I leaned heavily into plant medicine. In November of 2020, my dear friend, Miss Latoya Chin, who cared enough about me, introduced me to Juice Plus. Within the first few weeks of taking Juice Plus, I began to have more energy. As the weeks passed by, I was moving around my house a little easier. I was able to climb the stairs to my apartment, take out my own trash. No more migraines, sleeping a little better. My nails cleared up, no more yellow nails, just less inflammation overall. By incorporating the capsules, I was able to start training my gut to take in the very things that it was rejecting, since it was such in a stressful state. So I was able to train my gut to take in those raw veggies again, to manage my serotonin levels. I purchased the Tower Garden during that time, and I truly believe that the Tower Garden lights aided in boosting my mood as it pertains to my depression as well. Overall, the products have truly helped me get my life back. Juice Plus got me off the couch and got me moving around again. It took me from literally surviving to thriving. I'm super excited. I started with myself, and of course I shared it with my family, and I began to see results in them as well. I just hope to be able to continue to inspire healthy living in others and just remind everyone that Mother Nature doesn't fail. We all deserve life, and most importantly, we all deserve to live life happy and healthy. Thank you for letting me share my story. Back to you, Ms. Chen.
Well, thank you, Errin, for closing out our stories. And again, thank you, Carole. I'm going to actually turn it back over to you. Thank you for having us share. A lot of people have tried to figure out, what are we doing? We've moved so quickly. We don't shut up. We tell everybody about Juice Plus because it has really impacted our lives in more ways than one. And one of the things that we have to continue to do, just like you, Carole, is let people know that when you are passionate about health and when you're passionate about fitness and you want to live a life that has no limitations, you give your body the very best. We can't put, 93 gas in our automobiles, but not put Juice Plus in our bodies and think that we're going to live the best life. So I'm truly grateful that we were able to share. And I hope that tonight we've helped someone who has joined us. Thank you, Carole.
Oh my gosh, you guys, those stories were amazing. We're here every Thursday sharing our Juice Plus stories. There's a motorcycle driving by my window right now. It's finally summer in Indiana. Sorry about that. But sharing our Juice Plus stories, sharing the journeys, and you guys shared from the heart. And that's what I love about this company. Like, we are a company with a heart. We do invite all of you to stay on for our business training event. Immediately following this call, Latoya has so graciously accepted an invitation to do our training tonight as well. So I'm going to stop this healthy living event. And then if you guys want to hang out, I think it would be awesome to have you all at the training event as well.